Imagine this. You've spent your whole life working hard, paying taxes, and now that you've reached retirement, you're relying on SSI Supplemental Security Income or SSDI Social Security Disability Insurance to make ends meet. But what if there was a program out there, a legal benefit that could pay you more than both of these combined? And yet, almost no one knows about it. What if the money you're currently receiving could be substantially higher, but no one has told you? This is a hidden secret that could change your financial future forever, and today we're going to reveal it to you. What's the secret? That secret is called the Veterans Aid and Attendance Benefit, a program that's been around for decades, but one that remains largely under the radar. You might have heard of it before, but it's often misunderstood or completely overlooked. If you're a senior, a disabled individual, or a surviving spouse of a veteran, this could be the missing piece in your financial puzzle. The reason it's a secret to so many? Because of the confusion surrounding it and the lack of awareness even among professionals who work with seniors. So, what exactly is this benefit, and how can it be so much more valuable than your current benefits? What is the Veterans Aid and Attendance Benefit? The Veterans Aid and Attendance Benefit is a special program offered by the Department of Veterans Affairs, VA, to help those who served in the military and their spouses pay for the high costs of daily living. Unlike regular SSI or SSDI, this benefit is intended specifically for seniors who need help with activities of daily living, adults such as bathing, dressing, eating, mobility assistance. It's a program designed for individuals who are at least 65 years old or who have disabilities that prevent them from performing these tasks without assistance. The benefit was created to help veterans, widows, and widowers who need financial support to cover the high costs of medical care or daily support. What makes this benefit so special is the amount of money it can provide. For veterans or their surviving spouses, the benefit can significantly exceed the amount you'd receive from SSI or SSD, giving you more flexibility and a larger financial cushion. Eligibility requirements. You don't have to be wounded in combat. Now, here's where the confusion usually starts. Most people think this benefit is only for combat-wounded veterans, but that's far from the truth. To qualify for the Veterans Aid and Attendance Benefit, you don't need to have been injured in battle. You simply need to meet a few key requirements. You must be a veteran who served at least 90 days of active duty in the U.S. military. At least one day of your service must have taken place during a time of war. This includes conflicts such as World War II, the Korean War, the Vietnam War, the Gulf War. You need to demonstrate that you have a medical need for help with daily living activities, which is usually confirmed by your doctor. Surviving spouses of eligible veterans can also apply. So, if you're a widow or widower of a veteran who met the service requirements, you may also qualify for this program. This is critical because many seniors who could benefit from this program don't even know they're eligible. If you meet these criteria, even if you didn't serve in combat, you could be leaving money on the table. How much can you receive? The amounts are truly eye-opening. Depending on your eligibility, the Veterans Aid and Attendance Benefit can pay you far more than your monthly SSI or SSDI payments. Here's a breakdown of the maximum benefits as of 2025. Veteran with spouse, up to $27 per month. Single veteran, up to $20 per month. Surviving spouse, up to $1478 per month. To understand the potential of this program, it's important to put the numbers into perspective. In 2025, the maximum supplemental security income, SSI benefit for a single person is about $943 per month. While this amount can provide some financial support, it's far less than what individuals could receive through this lesser-known program. The disparity is striking, especially when you consider that some people may not be aware of the significant difference in benefits between the two programs. In essence, this alternative program offers far more financial assistance than SSI, making it a valuable resource for those who qualify. However, despite its higher payout, it's puzzling why more people aren't taking advantage of it. So, why isn't this program more widely known or pursued? The most straightforward reason is that many people simply don't know it exists. Despite having been available for more than 70 years, the program has remained somewhat obscure. This lack of awareness has been a major barrier for individuals who might benefit from it. Information about the program isn't as readily accessible or promoted as widely as it should be. Unlike SSI, which is well established and more widely understood, this program has flown under the radar for a significant portion of the population, leading many to miss out on the opportunity to apply for potentially larger benefits. There are several reasons behind the program's obscurity. For one, it's not as heavily publicized or marketed by government agencies compared to other social programs. Additionally, the application process for this program may seem more complicated or less straightforward, which can discourage people from pursuing it. Over time, it's become more associated with certain specific groups, further limiting its visibility to the broader public. As a result, many people, even those who could greatly benefit, are unaware of this option and instead rely on programs like SSI, which they are more familiar with. Lack of awareness, a significant issue that many veterans, their spouses, and even financial advisors face, is the lack of awareness regarding the Veterans Aid and Attendance Benefit. Despite the potential value this benefit provides, it remains largely unknown to a wide segment of the population who could benefit from it. Often, social workers who are tasked with assisting seniors in accessing various benefits may not bring up the Veterans Aid and Attendance Benefit. This could be due to their lack of proper training, or because they tend to prioritize more commonly recognized programs. Consequently, veterans and their families might miss out on a crucial financial support program that could improve their quality of life. The application process. Another obstacle to accessing the Veterans Aid and Attendance Benefit is the application process itself. This process can be daunting, with intricate documentation requirements that may overwhelm those unfamiliar with the system. Many veterans, especially those already facing other challenges like managing their health or dealing with bureaucratic red tape, might feel discouraged by the sheer amount of paperwork involved. The complexity of the application may lead some to abandon their efforts before they even start, as they may not feel confident in their ability to navigate the system on their own. Assistance available. While the application process can indeed be overwhelming, it's important to remember that assistance is available. There are professionals and organizations that specialize in helping individuals through the application steps, providing guidance on the necessary paperwork and ensuring that all the required documents are submitted correctly. These resources can make the process much easier to manage and significantly increase the chances of successfully receiving the benefits. Therefore, even if the paperwork seems intimidating, don't let it deter you. Help is out there, and taking advantage of it could lead to receiving the financial support you deserve. Many people mistakenly think that the eligibility for this program is limited to wartime veterans who have suffered physical injuries during combat. However, the true eligibility criteria are based on the fact that the veteran served during wartime, not necessarily whether they were injured in battle. This means that veterans who may not have been in combat roles, such as those who served in logistical, administrative, or support capacities, can still qualify for the program. In fact, even veterans who served during peacetime, as long as their service occurred during a designated wartime period, can be eligible. The program's main focus is on recognizing the service provided during times of war, regardless of whether the veteran was in direct combat or sustained any physical injuries. This misconception often leads to many veterans who may qualify being unaware of their eligibility, missing out on valuable benefits they are entitled to. How to apply, taking the first step. If you think you, your spouse, or a loved one may be eligible, it's crucial to take action now. The longer you wait, the longer you could be missing out on benefits that can improve your financial situation. Here's how you can get started. Contact the VA. The first step is to contact your local VA office to speak with an expert who can guide you through the application process. They can answer any questions you have and help you gather the necessary documents. Seek professional help. If you're overwhelmed by the paperwork, consider seeking assistance from a VA-accredited attorney or claims agent. These professionals can help navigate the often complex process to ensure you don't miss any crucial details. Conclusion: your future could be brighter than you think. The Veterans Aid and Attendance Benefit could be the key to a more financially stable and stress-free retirement. This program is not some distant fantasy. It's available right now for those who qualify. The only thing standing between you and this life-changing benefit is awareness and the will to act. Don't let this opportunity slip away. Take the first step today and unlock a future of financial stability. The information provided in this video is intended for general informational purposes only. The Veterans Aid and Attendance Benefit is subject to specific eligibility requirements, and the information presented here may not apply to every individual. Eligibility is determined by the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs, based on various factors, including but not limited to military service history, medical needs, and financial circumstances. We encourage viewers to consult with a qualified VA representative or accredited professional to determine their eligibility and understand the application process fully. The amounts discussed are based on current data and may be subject to change. Always refer to official VA resources for the most up-to-date and accurate information.